I started playing chess originally, and then it kind of went towards backgammon after I discovered backgammon. It was just a better tool game for making money. Of all the players, I played more than anybody at a given time, on any given time. Nobody could outplay me. My education in backgammon was just playing and watching nonstop. I don't do much, actually. I don't have to wake up in the morning. I don't wake up in the morning. In fact, I go to sleep pretty late. I can play until 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes. It's kind of nice, you know. I have a lot of freedoms that other people don't have. Of course, I have a lot less responsibility than most other people, but I guess I kind of like it that way. There's always so many things that you discover about the game that you didn't know. It's like always amazes you, and like there's something else that you just didn't know about. And that's what keeps it even more interesting to pursue, you know? Like pursuing, try to find a subject in which, you know, that you like, and then you're just trying to figure out everything and the truth, you know, and which is, it's fascinating, just trying to figure out and prove things. It's never ending. There's no end.
We're here at the WSOB Nordic Open. We have a side event, 2 of the strongest Danes in the game. We have Sander, primetime Luloff, weighing in at 90 kilos, playing against Gus, the Maniac Hansen, a svelte 77. You have the weight advantage. Do you think that'll come into play?
Yeah, I feel good about my weight advantage. We're gonna give the crowd the money's worth.
Excellent. And what about you, Gus? How has it been going in money games against Sander?
Mr. Lylov, he's gotten the best of me here lately, so I'm looking for some revenge.
Okay, we got a 5-point match for 10,000 on it, 3 minutes. You guys ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Let's go.
Good to go.
All right, good match.
Good luck, Gus. Gambling, Gus.
Okay, thank you for that introduction, Carter. And here we go. 5-point match, $10,000. Sander Lylov playing the yellow checkers against Gus Hansen, my former commentator. We've lost him from the box, but I'm glad to say we're replacing him with 2 of the world's most respected players. First of all, Mike Falafel, Nathan's Own. Hello, Mike.
Hi, John, and hello to everybody in the audience and at home. Happy to be here. It's we got quite an exciting match between 2 of the top players, both well known, and I'm looking forward to seeing this done.
Okay, thanks, Mike. And we also have Morten Holm, bookmaker extraordinaire, poker player, backgammon player, and world respected authority on the game. Hi, Morten.
Hey, John. Nice to be here. And yeah, I really love to see these 2 guys play this speed match, because it is really a speed match. I would have difficulties conquering it, but they are 2 of the quickest players in the world.
Morten, has there been any betting in the audience for this match?
Oh yeah, there was a setup that there was no juice betting, and you could bet on either player. And I guess most of the money came in on Lylov. Okay, well, Lylov has indeed taken a 1-0 lead, so his supporters will be delighted. We've sort of missed that first game with the introductions, but Gus is straight back on the attack with a fantastic double-6 response roll. That gives him an edge.
Too many points over there.
And you're up in the race.
We should have made a line. We should have made a line on the time. Who's going to beat the other one on the time? You want to do that now? I mean,
well, Gus is a big favorite, right?
I laid 2 to 1 on Gus. How's that?
Not taken. Gus is going to win for sure.
Okay, my fellow commentators are very busy betting with each other on this match, and the many dimensions that can be thrown up with a match like this.
Okay, I'll take 4 to 1 I'll take 5 to 1 on Sander. How's that? Make a market. Come on, give me some action.
Yeah, we can. I guess we can find some sort of market where we can agree on something.
I can run.
What do you want to give me? I'll lay 3 to 1 on Gus. Playing faster.
Well, I'm taking 5 to 1 on Sander. You either give it or you say lower.
I'm not giving it 4 to 1. I'll give.
I'll give you 4 to 1. You got 4 to 1. It's done. You get 4 to 1.
Okay, I'll take 4 to 1.
You have 4 to 1 on Sander.
All right.
It's nice.
But Sander's going to catch
Well, I
up
have a
on time.
40-second lead. That's nice.
Meanwhile, coming back to the action, we've got Sander Liloff leading 1-0 in this 5-point match for $10,000. Exhibition match. First time we've ever had that on the World Series of Backgammon. And great opportunity to see Gus Hansen in action, coming back to his roots. He was one of the greatest backgammon players in the world when he more or less quit the game to take up poker. Of course, he's made a tremendous name for himself in poker, but he loves backgammon. Sometimes he talks about actually preferring backgammon as a game, the intrinsic merits of the game. It's more exciting, more things to think about all the time. And I have to say, I've been immensely impressed with him in the commentary box. Time and time again, he calls the play correctly before we get the computer feed. And I don't think you can underestimate Gus and his playing ability at all.
I agree with that 100%, John. I'm always myself impressed with him time after time. He's not to be taken lightly. Meanwhile, he's got a great position here, and he's probably looking to double.
Yeah.
And
I mean, and we're all so delighted that he's back in the gammon circles again. We've had fun with him all week, and I mean, it's just great. He's a great ambassador for the game.
He certainly is, and I said to him the first time I worked with him, Morten, the game needs him.
Definitely, definitely. And I think the point is, like you said, he enjoys it, and that's the big part about it. He wants to do this, and he would love to just hang around and play his gammon. This is very interesting, by the way, the 5-1.
yeah, meanwhile...
Okay, he's played it super big. A lot of return shots here, and he's up against the killer
this is a
board.
big one.
Wow.
This can't be bad.
Double 5, it's an absolute killer.
It's a killer.
And before you know it, Sander's going to be playing on from the gammon here.
Absolutely.
Can I ask you why you didn't cube?
It's good for the time bit.
Meanwhile, notice that Sander is asking Gus why he didn't cube.
Yeah.
Which is what I was thinking for a second myself.
Well, we know why Sander hasn't cubed now, because he's playing on for the gammon. His expectation is to try and win more than the 1 point that he could win by cubing. So he doesn't touch the cube and let his opponent off for 1 point. He thinks he can get a 2 out of this, and, well, unlikely to get 3 out of it, but his expectation is certainly more than 1 at the moment. Therefore, no double, just play on, because you're too good to double.
Absolutely, John. He's certainly playing for the 2 points. He rates to get it, and nothing to fear in this position.
He's just cruising right now.
Let's see what this is. No aces is good.
5-2. Now it's only 2. It's 5. Now he's like in the... Look at that.
Okay, it's up to more than 95% gammons here. Only a 2-1. It's a 3-1. Just scrapes home.
Didn't waste a pip.
And that's
no wastage.
I guess that was a big mistake not cubing there.
Definitely.
And now this is the opportunity.
God.
Yeah.
This is certainly the opportunity.
This is an easy double. Easy double.
Gus is not going to screw it up, and of course he doubles immediately.
Okay, now we've already got the computer feed. The computer says
it's going to be 4-3 for me.
I've got the computer feed, you haven't. Take or pass.
I have no idea what you're doing.
I would,
Feels like
right
a
off the
pass.
top of my head, I would let it go.
Yeah, this is a pass.
Okay, brilliant stuff from my co-commentators. The computer confirms both of my commentators got it spot on. This was a double, this was a pass, that was the action across the table. This is top-class gammon.
Absolutely, that was a big game by Gus because it was a big underdog to lose it and to lose the match.
Yeah, but now he's within striking distance of the match. If he can get the 2 cube over in a gammon situation,
yeah, exactly. And he opens with a double 5.
He will be risking the match against him, but if he wins a gammon, he can win the match. Okay, here it comes.
15 seconds.
Oh, he's going to use his 15 seconds. That is clock management.
Well, he's touched the cube. I think that really obliges him to cube.
Another 15 seconds for that one.
That was very interesting what Gus just said there. Sander fanned, and he used the 15 seconds to think about this coming cube. Very interesting concept, and this is an easy pass, but still he did the right thing.
He's got 2 checkers on the board.
I agree. It's a special score situation. If Sander takes the cube, and should he get gammon, he's going to lose the match.
Yeah, so if he does take the cube, we're going to see a blitz from Gus, and he's one of the best blitzers in the world. He just loves to pound those checkers away and crush his opponent into submission.
Good
decision by Sander.
Sander knows that. He's happy.
But before that, Gus should have put the pressure. He had an opportunity to send it.
We
can certainly bet on that.
Okay, we'll bet. I say there has been no cube errors. up until before the double 3. So.
Okay, 4-2 gives his board some teeth.
Meanwhile,
and this is a shot. This is a shot. However he plays it, he's got no choice.
He's so brittle. Look at the brittleness in this position. I mean, and this is an awful shot. I mean, wow.
I think he's just going to have to play both checkers from the 8 point.
It looks like that, John. I agree. It looks like it.
At least it strengthens his board slightly. It gives minimum shots.
I think still I would come down. This you can't do it. I would still come down.
That was an interesting play.
It was, but I would still come down. I mean, now.
Looks like a G.
Yeah.
It looks like a gammon.
It looks. Oh.
Okay. He's happy with a 3. Unfortunately, this means that
it's a big roll.
He's getting hit back with some all aces and some 5s.
Look, ace is good. It was a very crucial roll, by the way, coming up for Sander. I mean, now he can close out the match again if Gus fans.
Exactly.
Okay.
If Gus fails to enter, Sander is just going to roll on and look to hit the second man and just finish the match off with a gammon.
Well, let's be realistic. He's not favourite to Fan here. He's 3-1 against Fanning, and
at some point he's going to fan.
We've all seen it.
Yeah.
We've all seen it.
Look at him.
Great roll.
Okay, superb stuff. Comes in with a 3, hits with a 1, and somehow he's got the tempo back here.
Now it's going to be interesting if Sander fans.
And in fact, it's Sander that fans. Yeah, great stuff, Morten.
Yeah. And I think he should cube. I mean, he's stuck 2-3. I mean...
okay, he's a tiny...
And he just rolls.
He rolls.
He rolls.
He just rolls.
He's hit the other block.
Now it's important roll here. Another dance.
No. Oh, my God.
Now this has got to be a pass.
I have no idea what this is.
But
it
I'm going to double.
Oh, he's bluffing. He's bluffing.
I don't know.
Is he bluffing over the backgammon table?
Yeah. He's just trying to pretend he doesn't know what's going on. He knows this is a monster pass. He's smiling.
I don't know about that, John. I really don't know about that.
You do have two.
I'm unsure about the pass. He has an anchor. He has ways to go. Even though if you close him out on the 5 point, he still have time to get into 3 checkers on the ace or the 4 point while Gus brings around his checkers. So I don't think this is an easy pass. And this is not a 3-1 score, a 3-0 score. This is 3-2.
Okay, so you're betting on a take here, Morten?
Yeah, and also another thing, since Sanders losing quite some gammons means that he's winning a lot of games. Actually, 3-2, you're looking to not get into a situation where you just lose games. If you get a cube in a race, you should pass a lot.
Okay.
But so I mean, it's very
no. What a terrible decision by Sander. What a terrible. I feel that's a terrible decision. He actually had a chance to take the cube and play it out for the match. His position was quite good.
I could start out like this.
And Gus was very inflexible. Wasn't that flexible?
Yes, we're just about to get the computer feed on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
And I happen to agree with Falafel. And what I was going to say was, we were a little surprised he didn't double earlier, but I think Gus made a great play not doubling. And now, of course, we know since we got the feed, but it definitely was a big no double when he did no double.
Okay. Well, I just had a suspicion he was going to pass that. Now there are some considerations as to why you can pass that. Maybe maybe he feels that he's playing an inferior player, God forbid. But if that's the case, then you can pass takes.
Yes, there are some situations where that comes out, but in a match of this magnitude, Sanders certainly could not have ever afforded to make such a tremendous error.
Get some errors for this.
Another thing I want to add is we have to look at the time. Sander has 45 seconds to go. He do have to make up his mind fast. And he's been coming from a position where he's leading 3-0, 3-1, and those are positions where you don't want to take cubes. Now all of a sudden at 3-2, now you can take a little more. So I guess that has affected the time and with the whole situation.
Great stuff from Morten Holm. I think what he's actually saying is when you're ahead on the score and you're facing a cube that can make it single match point in your favor, you can actually take the cube deeper. A lot of people think that it's the other way round, that you can pass lighter, and it's not. You can in fact take a little bit deeper.
Meanwhile, John, I just wanted to point out something. The score is 3-3, right?
Yeah.
And we're playing to 5. Notice what Gus is doing. He did not use the doubling cube. He has a tremendous advantage in this game right now. And before he did it too, and he just did not use the doubling cube, which means that he thinks that his opponent is playing the cube inferiorly.
Okay, well, I think there's another reason as well, Falafel. I think it's because he's got his opponent in a little bit of time trouble.
That's the other factor.
He doesn't want to make this double match point by cubing. He also might win a gammon from this situation, which will be the most efficient way to close out the match.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
It's a big pass, probably, right now.
Now it is.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
That's why it's not cubing.
I don't know that either.
Yeah, this would be a huge pass because at this particular score, you need somewhere between 31.5 and 32% to take the cube.
Use 46 seconds.
He's got to come out. That's pretty clear.
This is a very clear play, I think, John, right? We just scoot out.
Well, he's obviously looking at making the second anchor and slotting the 3-point.
I stand correct.
That's also a play.
42 seconds.
Let's try and look at all the
Well, there's no
plays.
question. You just have to come. You can't go into a back game. I mean, you just can't. I mean, now he should probably take. By the way, if he's getting doubled, Gus does not double. Look at that.
His worst number.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable here.
Yeah.
Gus outsmarted himself, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at this. Those two fives are clear.
Looks like he was cruising.
Obviously, I'm a big fan of
Yes. This is a clear play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is a big roll. He's got to come in.
This is a very big roll. But the fours are duped.
He came in.
He came in.
6.
And 2, duplicating the deuces.
Good play.
Okay.
Well, he could have picked up the blood, actually, in double 3. Another bad roll. Now Sanders should be looking at doubling.
Now Sander, considering that he doesn't have that much time.
He should definitely double. I mean, if he makes the point, he has a 5-point prime, and maybe Gus shouldn't even take, but he has to take, I guess. I mean, yeah. And he recognizes it.
Very good decision.
Okay, here we go. It's double match point. The winner of this game wins $10,000 in the match.
no matter what.
This is great entertainment.
By the way, this is typical of their matchups in the past that I've seen, so this is expected.
Good play on the 6-2, by the way, by Sander. Big roll coming up.
Absolutely.
Once Sander makes that 5-point, he's going to be in a demanding position. 4-1. Now a crucial roll is coming up. He has to come up.
And needs to roll a 5.
Right.
Yeah.
And Gus is pointing out that the 5 is a bad roll for Sander.
Okay, he's got 5 builders on that point. That makes him a favorite to make the 5 points on top of the red checker.
5-2.
Unfortunately, he rolls a 5.
Like the worst 5. This is like the worst 5.
And
I think he should just stay back and make the point and slot the 3.
Yes,
and
keep a goalkeeper. Nice
because
spot.
he can't hit with the 2 because it's going to be too crucial. It's going to be too devastating. He's not going to stay in the game to the end if he hits with the 2.
But what are his options really? If the Gus just rolls a
this is a bad play. This is a bad play.
He went crazy.
It looks like
and it works.
Time pressure play. He gets away with it.
I bet you on that play. This is
I don't like my chances now.
This is the thing that Bobby Wachtel sort of like emphasized a lot, that you need to stay in the game to the end. When Sander didn't do that, I mean, he could have gotten crushed on that.
Perhaps he panicked. Meanwhile, he's got a monster game.
Meanwhile, he's got 19 seconds on the clock. I mean, maybe he did panic, but let's hope he can cruise it home. I mean, ace.
Looks like it.
Ace, baby. Look at that.
Okay, well, he's going to make the 3-point with the 6.
Yeah.
I mean, that's clear. And then I suppose he's just going to safety that blot on the 7-point.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. That's right.
So he's going to play it in. He's going to play against a 5.
He should play with the blood. He should play with the blood.
Okay, on the basis
to close him out with the aces if he doesn't succeed.
Okay, it's a monster 5-4 for Gus Hansen.
I think he did the right thing.
I don't think so. I disagree with you on that play.
6-2.
Okay, we'll make a bet on it.
Absolutely. I didn't like that idea because Gus had 2 checkers that were out there, blots, and now he's either got to clear or come out. Now he doesn't have to clear that other checker.
Okay, 5-2 dances. We've got Gus Hansen in the driving seat in this match.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
That hurt.
He's in the driver's seat.
That hurt.
He must be an 80% favorite here at least.
Jesus.
Agree.
And the computer confirms 80% favorite, even more now. And it'll be a handshake.
Gus is known for leaving that last shot. He's known. He's done it so many times. He's known.
He's not going to do it this time, I feel.
And he did not.
Okay, it's a handshake, and that is $10,000 to to Gus Hansen.
Well deserved, by the way. Well deserved.
And what a fantastic format. Speed backgammon at its best, world-class play, a lot of money on it, and I really enjoyed that, Mike.
And I certainly did myself. It was what we were expecting, and it was played at a very fast pace, but at a very high level.
Yeah, and I must say, and we got this great last game that went back and forth. He didn't double. He got too good. All of a sudden, Sander had a big double, and then it turned sideways again for him. He had five builders where he failed to make the point.
But overall, I think it's been a different level of match.
Only these two players could perform reasonable match play at this format. I mean, it was so fast, and they played so accurate. Like you said, they were time pressure. Sander made probably a couple of mistakes, but great entertainment.
Don't be so modest, Morten. You can do it too, and so can Falafel.
Well,
I would hope so.
We're not the fastest mices in the box, I mean.
But actually, to be honest, I was a bit disappointed from my good friend Sander, because it felt as if the pressure got to him a bit. And certainly Gus was very cool and did whatever he's used to doing.
And Gus was very wise doing that, because he knows that that's how he can beat Sander, because Gus is a machine and he's so fast.
Tune in next time to see who will join today's winner as Jan Jakobowicz of Germany takes on Tassilo Schiemann of Austria in the race for the WSOB Gold Cube.